hello everybody. Welcome. Okay, so today is another Saturday at 3 p.m. Oh, sorry. Let me off. Okay, let me off the background music. Okay, so how's everybody? Okay, I'm sure all of you have eaten your lunch and 3 p.m. If you feel that you are, all the blood is rushing to your to your stomach, right? Because after eating, so maybe you can stand up while listening to my uh, training. Okay, so again, we are going to continue with module 3. Okay, so we have two more modules to finish before you are declared as the consultant of TR90. Okay, so for those who are here because of you are starting on the program, also congratulations, because if you have all this knowledge, right, you will have the uh, you are able to take charge of your own health, and then the success of your weight loss program in this TR90 will be maximized, and inshallah better success rate. Okay, so are you all ready? Okay, so today we're going to talk about simple eating plan. So module 3 is mostly about eating. Okay, and I want everybody, especially all of you here who are consultants, right? Okay, or anybody lah, you are here, you must understand the right eating plan, because this is gonna make us able to make our body continue to burn or metabolize uh, effectively, okay, throughout our whole life. Okay, I'm sure all of you here wants to lose weight, not to have a yo-yo, things like that. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so is it true you are what you eat? Okay, so maybe you don't have to answer, but maybe you after the end of my whole module 3, okay, you can actually answer this question. Is it true that you are what you eat? Okay, I'm sure you all know what's the answer. Okay, but after the whole 1 hour, okay, inshallah you will know what's the answer. Okay. Okay, so today in TR90, right, we have this eating plan which is called the simple eating plan. And for those who already attended my module 1 and 2, you all know that age lock TR90, which is a 90 total transformation in 90 days, a weight loss or fat loss program, or I would say a live young program, okay, that will give you a total transformation in 90 days. Okay, the word here is 90 days, right? So 90 days is what it takes for you to be totally transformed. If you remember the earlier part of the slide where I show the transformation is about losing the fats. Okay. So if you notice, number 1 is about innovative products, which I've covered in module 2. Okay, so in module 3 today, I'm going to talk about the simple eating plan. Okay, and then next week, we'll finish it up with the active lifestyle. Okay. Okay, this is a very basic theory that I think all of us know, that if you all want to lose weight, right, very easy. The calories, right, shouldn't be more than the calories in, cannot be more than the calories out. Okay, so what are the food, the things that is the calories in, right, includes all the food that you actually eat. Basically, our mouth here is the portal where all the calories can enter the body. Okay, and then okay, and if you look at the introduction here, your energy expenditure is the number of calories you burn. To prevent weight gain, energy intake must be balanced with energy expenditure. So a lot of people say that, can I don't exercise and still lose weight? Okay, if you're on this program, my advice is please add in active lifestyle, because of the TR90 program. Okay, but I didn't say that you shouldn't exercise and go to the gym or do strenuous exercises, but I want everybody to adopt an active lifestyle. Okay, because we need to burn the extra calorie, and I agree, and I think most of you agree that all of us do eat a lot of sometimes, right? We will call them the cheat days. And then when we have birthday celebration, festivities, and things like that, right? We will tend to eat extra, so we have to burn the extra. Okay, but currently, those of you who are in this program and your target is to lose, right? Whatever is that is already in, because now you're right, your body is not at the ideal weight. Okay, so you have to put in more exercises to burn those extra calories that's already been inside the body. Okay, so this is the concept. Okay, now I learned few days ago that a lot of us understand this. Okay, theory wise, you all understand this, but I want you to include in it the reason why you all want to lose that extra fats or weight. Why? The story is very important. Okay, for example, if you want to lose weight or lose fats because you feel that your body is very lethargic, and then you want to lose the fat so that you have more energy to so-called play with your children. Okay, you want to have more energy such that you can do more religious activities. Okay, like you want to pray in a better condition. So put in the story, because that story is going to make you more motivated, and you will get that extra strength for you to get the commitment and energy and perseverance to follow through the 90 days. Okay, so I want all of us here, if you're a consultant, you all must go along the journey with your client, okay? Because your clients your clients determination and commitment sometimes is up and down, but as consultant, we are professional, we are here to help everybody, okay, to go through these 90 days. Okay, okay, let me read some of your chat. Yes, it is a simple concept, correct, Rosanna? Okay, so I want everybody here to be a healthy eater. Okay, because if you are a healthy eater, you can go out and eat, you can socialize, you can eat with your friends, your family, but still maintain a healthy body. Isn't it good? Okay, yes, Azhar agreeing. Azhar, what are you munching? Okay, important. I want you all to take note of this. Okay, sorry. Okay, wait. There's so many. My screen is bombarded with a lot of things. Okay, TR90 simple eating plan. You do not need to starve yourself. So I always like to ask my client. Okay, sometimes I look at their food diary and they say that I do not. Okay, when I look at their food diary, right, and then I look at their food intake is very little, I will ask them, do you feel hungry or not? Because if they feel hungry and it's because they don't eat enough based on the food diary, right, then it is not correct. Okay, in TR90, you cannot starve yourself. You cannot feel hungry. Okay, if you feel full, that's good, but you cannot feel hungry. Okay, if you feel hungry, as consultant, right, you look through their food diary and then check, oh, you see, breakfast, you eaten your carbo, but you didn't have your protein. No wonder you feel hungry. Okay, something like that. Okay, number two, select well-balanced nutrition, which later I will tell you what is a well-balanced nutrition. There's so many theory, right, and write up on well-balanced nutrition. Okay, so if you are in TR90, I want you to follow the TR90 concept. Do not add in, other things like keto diet lah, and then intermittent fasting. No, put that all aside, because the way TR90 works isn't like the other program. Okay, take note of that. So all of the clients, if you want to be fully successful, you must trust this program and trust your consultant. Okay, now eat a wide variety of food. Why? Because different food has different nutrition, and you need a variety of nutrition with traces amount. You want a little bit of this vitamin, you want a little bit of this antioxidant, but you want a variety of the antioxidant. You do not want to just eat one antioxidant only. Okay, we want many antioxidants. Okay, choose the right food. That's why you can eat, but choose the right food. And I want it to be simple. I mean, this program is simple yet powerful. And what I like about TR90 is I can lead a life, a normal life. Okay, a normal life means I do not have to go out and everybody think that I'm having a diet. Okay, I can eat, but at the same time, I maintain my healthy weight. Okay, so next. Okay, for the slides, all this you can ask from me, okay, if you want. So no need to snapshot all this. Okay, what is HLOC 3333 eating plan? Okay, if you look, for those who have the food diary, I'm sorry I didn't produce the food diary in the slides, but if you have the food diary, right, I want you to look at the food diary and you notice that there's at the bottom, right, there's a tally where you're supposed to write how many protein you eat, how many carbo you eat, fruits and vegetable, right, and you are supposed to complete 3333. Okay. Okay, so this is the principle number one in our simple eating plan, right? Is the eating plan. Okay, and I think if you are in our TR90 champion Facebook group, right? If you are not inside, please add as a member, okay? And it's very good because there's a lot of good concept there. And I think recently also Azhar already posted that eating is 70%, okay? So to everybody out there, if you if you really want to lose weight, right? All boils down to the eating plan because 70% is your eating plan. Okay, so everybody, I'm sure all of us have a fist. Okay, so just look at your fist. Different people has different size of fist. Okay. Yes, Azhar, congratulations, you have a big fist. So you can have a fist. Okay. Okay, for me, my fist is like this, right? So we all know that the size of our heart is just like this. Okay, so we cannot eat so much lah. For me, if I know my heart is like this only. Okay, so you just need to have, okay, if you now this plate, right? Okay, last time we used to provide this plate for people who are taking the TR90, but I think this plate should be inside your mind. Okay, the food diary should also be inside your mind. Okay, that one is just for 90 days, the food diary, but after that it should be inside your mind. You should know what you are eating. So today, right, every meal that you want to eat, make sure you must have one serving of burning food, which is the non-meat protein, another serving of burning food, which is the meat protein. You notice there's two serving of protein. Okay, but again, I understand sometimes it's not really easy to get two sources of meat protein and non-meat protein, right? But for my client and for myself lah, as long as I have one serving of meat protein, is as good already. Okay, but you can increase that protein serving. Okay, so if let's say you breakfast you have eaten grilled chicken, okay, but after that you still feel hungry, but you satisfy the other, right? Then maybe you can add another non-meat protein. Okay, so meat proteins are very good because they helps you to burn food. Okay, so remember you are here, you want to burn, right? So you eat protein, but don't forget you also need storing food, and this storing food very little only, just a little bit. Okay, uh, and a lot of time from my experience, right, a lot of time our client will feel very full, means they eat a little bit only they will feel full, right? So I will tell them, if you want to ignore the storing food, go ahead. Okay, because storing food or carbohydrate, right, is usually in many parts of our meals lah, dishes. Okay, sometimes our dishes will have sugar, you know, some when you eat outside, high chances that the chef or the cook, right, will add sugar to the dishes because sugar makes your food more delicious. Okay, so if you skip the rice, it's also okay. Okay, then don't forget you must add protecting food, which is your fruits and vegetable or green apples. Azhar, very good. Okay, so you must add your fruits and vegetable. Okay, so let's go into the details. So you get this in mind. Can you see that your rice or your carbohydrate is only a little bit? Okay, now maybe this is a very important part as consultants, right? The first week usually after I will explain, I mean before they take the TR90, right, I will explain to them. Then the first day that they take, usually I will contact them and say, okay, how's your food? And maybe now with WhatsApp, right, you all can take photo of the food that they eat. And the best is to put your the palm or the face next to the food that they take. Means take together, means the food photo, right? You make sure they put their face next to it. So you roughly know how much serving the food they have lah. That's for the first day. But after that, you don't, I mean, as and when they want to ask you for advice, you can give. But 1 week later, you're supposed to meet them, right? And if the result is very good, right, I assume that the food is okay. But if it's not so good, right, I will have to check. To the extent, right, you don't, if you are at their house, you can go to their kitchen, I mean, together with them and ask them, okay, can you help me to scoop the rice? And show me what is your one serving of rice. Okay? Because a lot of time, they think that their serving is little because usually they eat like a heap of rice, you know. Now they eat a little bit, they think it's very little bit already, but sometimes it's still too much. Okay, so you can also do that because you are the consultant. Okay, as consultant we must be there to insist, you know, because the success of our client is dependent on us also. Okay, so we have to help them. Okay, But don't argue lah. If the client depends on how much. That's why you must have targets, right? If the goals is to lose 10 kilo, then the determination and the hard work must be 10 kilo worth lah. Okay. Then there's these things as good carbs and bad carbs. Okay, basically, okay, good carbs and bad carbs. Basically, like carbohydrates, there is whole carbohydrates. Okay, you don't have to remember so much. Basically, any carbohydrate that is natural is better than carbohydrate that is not natural. What is not natural? Example, you know, like candies. It's not natural, right? Naturally, you don't find candies on plants. Okay, so they are not natural. So they are considered refined carbohydrate, simple carbohydrate. Okay, sodas. Okay, sodas is another thing that I realize a lot of people are addicted to it. Okay, so please take note, consultant. Then pastries. I also love all these dessert, but I will occasionally take it and then we will share lah. Okay. Sugary cereals is another one because sometimes we think that it's healthy. This cereal, right? They are cereal, you know. And then sometimes they have the the pyramid, right? The health pyramid one. But to do take note of the sugar or calorie intake. Okay, at the behind when you have the nutrition fact. Okay, and then white bread. Okay, if you notice white bread or white pasta, all this, right? Why is all refined or considered as bad carbs is because it's simple sugar. Simple means what? Simple means if you eat, the body will burn faster, right? Because it's simple. So when it burn faster, the sugar will be absorbed faster and then cause the sugar to spike. Okay, so if especially if you are having a diabetic client, you must make sure that this is definitely a no-no. Okay, and then for the whole carb, sweet potatoes is very good. In fact, sweet potatoes is better than rice lah, right? And then if you want to go for rice and okay, bread not so advisable. But if you want to go for bread, you go for the wholemeal bread and also the brown rice. Okay, oats is very good. And then all the lentils and the beans. So all things that are natural, right, is good carbs. Okay. Okay. I want to take note of this, right? As consultants, or if you are taking this program, right? Because I've been listening to many so-called complaints or worry by some of the clients because some of our clients they have certain condition, certain medical condition. For example, I have one lady who says that she diagnosed with a slightly high fatty liver. I mean, she has a fatty liver, but mild one. Okay, fatty liver. So she is scared about our TR90 supplements, right? Okay, as I'm listening to her about her fear of the TR90 supplement, in case the supplement has uh, has drugs and things like that. That one I already addressed the concern. But as she's sharing her concern, right? Straight away I realized that hey, if you're concerned about the supplement, you should be more strict. I told her that I must be strict with your food because food is more dangerous than our supplement, right? Because she will ask me, sometimes I like to eat thosai. Can I eat the thosai or not? Then I must ask, right, the thosai, is it masala thosai or just the plain thosai? Right. And then after that, she asked me, can I eat roti kirai? Okay, roti kirai is another dish that Malay like. And then if I eat, can I eat two pieces? Wow, a lot of question, right? So suddenly I realized, but since you are concerned about your fatty liver, I want you to stop all this. For 3 months only, please eat healthy. Means eat simple. Okay, I want, as consultant also, I want you to be very strict with them because the reason why they take the TR90 is because they want to be healthy. So if they are trying to bargain with you, like, hey, can I have a cheat day? Can I eat cake a little bit? So you ask them back again. The reason why. So the story of why that person want to lose weight is very important. Why do you want to lose weight? So for example, if that lady say I want to lose weight because I have that fatty liver, then why is she concerned about wanting to eat those thosai and things like that lah. Means can't you just eat simple food for these 3 months only? Okay, so as consultant, we must be a little bit strict on this because from my experiences and a lot of the consultant experiences, they do not lose a lot if the food is they didn't change the food. Okay, okay, these are another terms that a lot of people are looking at it. So glycemic index, right, is basically the type of food that when you eat, right, how much sugar is being absorbed and things like that. So again, don't have to memorize all this, but I want you to look, right, those food that has low GI index, okay, are basically, okay, low GI index, right, means the sugar is not being absorbed very fast, so your sugar spike doesn't go up very fast and you feel full. Okay, so it's best to go for food that has low GI lah. But although low GI doesn't mean you can eat a lot. Okay, that is another part ah. So low GI, they think that, oh, this one is healthy lah, they eat a lot ah. Also the same thing. So again, check the portion ah. So if you look at uh, all the food that has low GI, basically they are food that is natural. Okay, more natural. If you notice, those are processed. If you look at milk, right? Can you look under dairy? They put there whole milk and skim milk. Can you notice skim milk has slightly higher GI, right? Okay, doesn't mean that you cannot take, but you can still take the whole milk, which is, I feel, is much better than skim milk, because skim milk, all these are processed. They are not natural, see? But again, if you want to take whole milk, must be in moderation. Okay, not, oh, Rosanne say can drink whole milk lah, so drink. No. Okay, all in moderation ah. TR90, the best is plain water. Okay. Okay, so this is some of the tables. There's a lot of tables lah you can get from the internet. Okay, then back to the proteins. Proteins, there are two kinds, right? Meat protein and non-meat protein. We also have plant sources protein. So if you look at here, right, there's a lot of protein source that you can take. So if you have a client who is vegetarian, you can suggest like things like tofu, soybean, edamame. Okay, I like that one. Nuts, again, not all nuts. So you must take note. Nuts like ground nuts, cannot. Pistachio, not that cannot take, but really cannot take a lot. Okay, compared to almond, walnut, these are good nuts. Okay, and then tempe, tempe and mycoprotein lah. Okay, chia seed, all this, roll oats is better than the instant oats because it will make you feel full better, and oats are good for your heart also. Okay, peanut butter is also can, but not the one with high sugar content. You must go for the natural one. Okay, so again, look at the ingredients. Okay, and don't just think they have the healthy symbol, right? The pyramid means it's safe. Okay, you must check the calorie also. Sometimes it is healthy, but if you take a lot, sometimes the calorie is a lot, so if you cannot take a lot of that amount. Okay. Okay, if you look at the animal source protein, I'm sure this one very common, right? Like fish, egg. Egg is a very good source of protein. I think it's very simple. Okay, beef, of course, like lamb, all this, please occasionally, because this lamb, all this has higher, I mean, it can cause an increase in the fats lah, because it has more fats, you see. White meat is better. Okay. Okay, wait, let me read. Oh yeah, Ibal say, yes, okay, granulas. Okay, Rosanna already mentioned about granulas. Okay, granulas are also carb but with fiber. And then Ibal say that granulas are high, some granulas are high in sugar too. So again, must check, okay? Yes. Okay, so anything about carbs, right? Please keep it to the minimum as possible. Okay, and if you are eating the right portion of other food too, right? Your carbs, usually you do not need a lot. Okay? And like every time we like to recommend people is to eat your fruits first, because when you eat your fruits, right, your body will already have, I mean, your stomach is already filled and feel full, and you don't seem like want to eat other food. Okay. Okay, these are another example of vegetable proteins. Okay, lettuce, asparagus, broccoli. I like broccoli, so I basically eat a lot of broccoli. But again, the method of cooking also is another issue. So all these you can take. The best if you can eat raw, like salad, right, is good. But again, as consultant, please check their dressing. What kind of dressing they are using. So go for light one, like, so I realize as a consultant, I need to know how to cook so lah. So now I cook. Okay, so you can put lemon, okay, and then a little bit of olive oil, and then if you want some added crunchiness, maybe you can add some almond, and then a little bit of raisins. Raisins and other concentrated fruits is not that it's not good, but it's concentrated, right? So the sugar is also concentrated. So you cannot eat a lot of the raisins. Just eat a little bit of the raisins, and then like dates also. It's also concentrated. Okay, so eat a little bit only like maximum like 5 dates. Dates. I think 3 will be very good lah. Okay. Okay, these are some examples for breakfast, right? Sometimes people don't have idea for breakfast. So these are examples of breakfast. And if you notice, this is a sandwich, right? Do you notice one thing about the serving of the protein? It's a lot, right? Because usually what we will do is we will just put a thin layer of spread a thin layer of the sardine or the tuna. Just a thin layer, but this one is one piece size. Can you see? Your sardine or tuna must be like this, or egg lah. Okay, must be like this. Then okay, if you really want to lose more, you just go for one piece of bread lah. But it cannot, right? You can go for two, or you can change to omelette. Some of our consultants suggested omelette also. Okay, omelette is good because omelette you can add other things like mushroom. You can add vegetable in. Okay, so you can add your fruit. And then another one non-meat protein for this is the soya milk lah. Okay, but again, soya milk is also not so advisable. You cannot drink it often also because of the some of the properties, like it is not so good for men because this one can increase the female hormone. So not so much. Okay, everything in moderation lah. Don't you like that thing that every day must eat one. Okay. Okay, lunch. Okay, let me see some chat. Okay. Now, yes, Willie also say oat milk, almond milk. Yes. Okay, omelette, right? You can use a little bit of oil and then you use a non-stick pan. Okay, then you can actually have a better option of omelette. Okay. Okay, so all the different kinds of milk is suggested by other people. Okay, so dinner. Okay, I haven't tried other kind of milk lah. Okay, so dinner, you can go for light dinner, okay? But in our TR90 program, now we change the dinner. We want everybody to go for trim shake, okay? And then you can still add, okay, trim shake will give you one serving of protein and one serving of carbo, right? So you can still eat, maybe you can eat chicken salad, okay? Because you need your meat protein and your vegetable and fruits, okay? But if you want to eat dinner, right, then you can go for a light soupy dinner. Okay. Okay, so principle number 1 is the eating plan. Okay, if you notice here, you must have all the meals, right? You must make sure you have the meat proteins or the non-meat proteins, the rice and the protecting food. So all one each. And then in between, right, you can add some snacks, which is the healthy snacks. Okay, so that's why this is called the 3-3-3-3 plan. Okay, so in between you eat healthy bites. Okay. Okay, principle number 2, right, is reduce carbohydrate and fat, and maintain protein intake. Okay, and this is the most important part in TR90. We always, because I also have some experience with some client who just cut down on a lot of things, okay, and still the effect is not as good because this program is not about asking you to cut down on everything, but increase that protein and reduce the carbo and fat. Okay, so if you look at this, okay, I want you to look at this example. Okay, typically, right, our daily calorie intake is about 2,000 lah. So if let's say you go to the doctor and then the doctor or the nutritionist say, okay, you have to cut down your calorie. So what happen usually, right? Okay, let's say this is how you eat. Can you see how much carbo that person eat? Okay. And then the protein so little, right? So this is a typical Asian diet. 2,000, this one 2,000 kilocalorie. Okay. Then the doctor say, okay, Rosiani, you have to cut down your calorie. You know what most people will do? Is they will do this. They will cut everything. But the portion is still the same. Means your carbo still is a lot compared to your protein and your protecting food. Okay? Well, I did what the doctor say, right? Reduce my calorie. Okay, correct? Am I right? Okay, I am right. But it is not as effective if you look at the TR90 eating plan. Okay, in TR90 eating plan, right, what happened is you cut down the calorie. Sorry, I should do this. Yeah. You cut down the storing food to very, very little. Can you see the difference between the normal normal eating plan where you reduce your calorie and the TR90 eating plan? Okay, the TR90 one, you really cut down on your storing food. Okay, increase that burning food, your protein, and then your protecting food, you increase so much. Okay, it's still 1,200 kilocalorie, but do you see the difference? Okay, so as consultant, you must uh, address this mindset to your clients because this is the right eating plan. Okay, and the reason is because we do not want our body to store more food, right? We want our body to burn and then protect the cells. So we need this. Okay, so please take note of this. Both are 1,200 kilocalorie. Yeah? Oh, okay. Good, Azhar. Okay, next one. Okay, principle number 3, right, is metabolic burn potential. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Traditional diet, right, what happened is, okay, can you see that only during dinner time, okay, the amount of fats that is being burned or the metabolism only is very high during the dinner time. Okay, so end up only 3 hours a day, your body tend to metabolize. Why? Why is that so? Because this is based on traditionally, right? Usually people eat breakfast, sometimes they just eat toast, example lah. Then lunch, they eat fried rice, for example. And then dinner, then they have a very good dinner with all the seafood lah, maybe have the chicken and things like that. So only dinner, they eat a lot of protein. And that's why traditionally, right, our diet, we cannot burn a lot. Because only dinner time, we eat protein. Okay? So in TR90, what happened is, we want you to eat protein for all the 3 meals, right? So this is what will happen to your body. Your body will start to burn 9 hours per day. Is it good? Yes, right. So, in order for you to have this, you need to make sure that, yes, Willie says store food 1 portion, burning food 2 portion. Vegetable is also considered burning food for the second portion. Okay, yes. So, burning food also you can include your vegetable, okay? Now, so if you look at this, right, if you eat the burning food for 3 meals a day, okay, you can make your body become a, metabolic burning machine. Means every 9 hours a day, which is a lot, right? Your body will keep burning. But do you want to burn more than 9 hours a day? Okay, what you need to do is you need to fill up the your in between your 3 meals, some healthy snacks like vegetables, okay, or some vegetables, or maybe you can eat yogurt, okay, and this will make your body burn 15 hours per day. So if you sleep also, your body will burn. Isn't it nice? So you understand why some people, they look slim, and then you look at them, they eat like a lot, but they can burn, right? It's because they have very high metabolic rate. Okay? So please take note of the snacks that your client also take, okay, or yourself, okay? You must that's why I know some program also, they encourage us to eat a lot. Okay, so eat many times but small portion. So you don't have to worry about that. What you need to do is you need to fill up your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Then in between, right, if you are hungry, you can take some fruits and maybe salad, okay, or maybe some almond, yeah, like Wani, right, she eat many times, very high muscle mass. Yes, true. And it makes sense, right? It's like you have a machine, and the machine, right, you keep giving that machine things for that machine to burn. So the machine is automatic, become, oh, I must burn, I must burn. This machine is means that your body knows that, hey, this person is giving me a lot of food, I must burn, 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 burn. But if you are someone who skip meals because you think that you want to slim down, right, it doesn't work. Why? Because your body will think that you are in a starvation mode. Okay, so when the moment you feed your body, the body will think of, okay, this person never eat. So the moment she or he eat, I must store, store, store. So you cannot burn. Okay, so from my experience, right, I met people who eat one meal a day and they are bigger than me 3 times. Okay, whereas I told that person I eat 3 meals a day. Okay, so please eat. Do not starve yourself. Okay, Rina, our health guru, says that eat small meals 6 times a day. Yes, correct. And stop after 6. Yes, for her, she has this thing like stop after 6 lah. Okay. So I know some of us cannot make it, right? Because some of us are working very long hours. But just a tip is, if you really need to eat your dinner very late, make sure 3 hours after your dinner, then you can sleep. Okay, don't make it earlier. But the best is like what Rina says, you have to eat very early dinner. Okay, for me it's like before 8 lah, I must eat my dinner. Okay. Okay, so this is what happened if let's say uh you want, why is this possible, right? Why is it that your body is able to burn a lot? It's because you're building lean muscle. Okay, so if you lose lean muscle, you will burn less, and if you gain lean muscle, you will burn more. Yes, no time to eat can take trim shake. Okay, so especially for those who are under this program, right, you must follow this diet strictly. If they can follow this, right, inshallah, or definitely, right, they can have a very, very good result. Okay, now if you look at this, right, the reason why some program people will have yo-yo effect is because they do not build their muscle. They do not build their lean muscle. So if they don't build their lean muscle, right, that's where the next time round, right, when they eat slightly a little bit more, the body cannot the body is not able to burn because the program doesn't make you build muscle. But in this TR90, right, very important as consultant, we always keep track of your muscle. Most importantly, your muscle shouldn't drop. If it drop, right, means you have not enough servings of protein. Okay, so take note on that. Okay, wait ah. Yes, still hungry, munch on guava. Yes, very good tips there by Rina. Okay, so can you see the yellow color is actually your fats lah. Then the red color is your muscle. So if you have less muscle, it will burn less. If you have more muscle, can you see that the fats now become lesser, and then the muscle will become more. Okay. So and that is the tip to having a healthy weight management. Okay. So once you have this, right, you can burn very well. Okay, whatever you eat, it can be easily burned. Okay, and principle number 4 is H-Log TR90 Trim Shake as meal replacement. Okay, very, very crucial. Okay, if you are taking the program or you are a consultant, right, you must make sure that this trim shake is not skipped. Okay, they have to take the trim shake every single day. Not Monday to Friday, then Saturday, Sunday off. No, okay, they must take it every single day. And so as consultant, right, you must make sure they enjoy drinking this trim shake. But I feel this trim shake tastes good. Okay, but there are like one or two who feel that they cannot take the trim shake. So as consultant, you must try ways to make that trim shake interesting. Later I show you one recipe. I mean, one example. There's a lot of example lah. Yes, trim shake is super crucial. The reason why it's crucial, right? Because if you remember last module 2, I mentioned that trim shake give you a servings of carbo, okay, carbo, and then protein. And this is the part where the protein, right, is easily being absorbed or used by our body to build the lean muscle. And also its calorie is very little, so you already replace one meal and reduce the calorie, so it will help in your remember the intake must be less than the sorry, the intake, yeah, if you want to lose more, the intake must be less, and then you must burn more, right, then you can lose. Okay, so trim shake is very, very important. It will determine the success of the program also. Yes. So if you really feel that, oh, Azhar, you drink trim shake and hungry, do you satisfy the other two portion of the food? Like, do you take fruits and vegetable? Oh, still hungry. And meat protein, do you take meat protein? Yes, also. Still hungry, ah?
Sometimes the meat protein didn't take as much.
Okay, maybe you can prepare your chicken salad lah next time. Okay, or you just munch on guava. You try.
Yeah, but sometimes when you take the trim shake and then you eat with the chicken and the salad, right? It becomes too full.
But have you tried after you eat the chicken?
But need to cut down. Just need to cut down the quantity.
Yes. Yeah, I know. do you maybe yeah, I think you can try lah. But the when you just take the trim shake, right, you are just taking one serving of protein and one serving of carbo. So you can still take protecting food and also the meat protein. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Right.
So you can
Okay.
have this example. Actually, we have many example of how you can make your trim shake right nice. Okay. So you can add trim shake with the yogurt and then with protecting food. Okay, you try it. Okay, and then you can also blend it with ice to make like smoothie. Okay, and it will be like ice cream, right? Okay. Okay. So again, if you want any more ideas on this? Okay, actually we have also prepared a meal plan for our client also. So I will share. I mean, I didn't put it here, but I will share with all the consultant who wants it. So you can ask from the person who invited here or from your upline. Okay, you can get the meal plan. So that meal plan is something that sometimes people don't have any idea what to eat. So that meal plan is just giving those people ideas. Oh, okay, breakfast I can prepare already. Okay, so the the success of this, right, is to really prepare for the food that you're supposed to eat the following day. Not like, now I'm hungry, what should I eat? When that happen, right, it doesn't work because you are not prepared. Okay, so you will end up eating anything that you see, which is end up the fast food, right? So every time must prepare what to eat for the next day. Okay. So if you are busy, I encourage you to prepare for the whole week. So like the other day, Rihanna, right? Rina and Hannah, okay, they suggested that maybe you all can buy for 1 week intake, and then you can prepare, store it in boxes, and then get ready for your salad, or just get fruits, and then make sure the fruits is enough for 1 week, and then uh, prepare lah. Means you have no excuse to tell yourself that, oh, sorry, I am my fruits finished already. Okay, so must get ready every time. Okay, let's see the chat. Okay. Sorry, I'm supposed to. Okay, can you see the slide just now is? Sorry, yeah. So this one I show already, right? Okay, never mind. Next. Okay, next, right, is I want you to have to take a look at this traffic light eating rules. Okay, this one is just in your mind again. So straight away, it's like a traffic light. What does it mean by traffic light? Means red, right? Anything that is high fat, high sugar, that is processed, you have to stop. Means occasionally or try. Okay, not occasionally. During this program, it's a no. Do not take anything that is in the red light category, especially 3 months. No, because your result is not going to be very, very good. Okay, if yellow light, if you see a little bit of fat or sugar and then less protein and fiber, then the green light category, take it as moderation. Later I give example. Okay, and green light is anything that is fresh, natural, prepared with little or no added salts, and suitable for daily consumption. Go ahead and take. Okay, let me look at the chat. Okay. Yes, you have to be creative with the trim shake lah. But sometimes I know you got no time to prepare for that trim shake, right? So you just drink as it is. Okay, but inshallah, if you make time, you can. Okay. Okay, example of grains. If you look at these three category, that red one, can you see the fried rice? For this program, right, 90 days, do not take anything that is fried. No. Okay, if I see that person take fried, right, I think the result, we expect the result will not be there already. Okay, there wouldn't be any good result. Okay, for white rice and brown rice the best. White rice occasionally. Okay, again, I'm talking about these 3 months, right? These 3 months very, very important. Okay, must be very strict, then you can get very good result. Okay, then if you look at protein, okay, protein also, if you look at the one in green, right, skinless chicken. Okay, yeah, that time Azhar very good. Avoid the skin. Very good, that should be the way, right? And I don't also eat the skin.
No
When
choice.
I sorry.
No choice.
But then you will get used to it. Like for me, when I prepare my chicken, right, I just remove all the skin lah. So when I cook, I don't have the option of should I eat or not. No skin already. Okay, like tofu, bean, and then if you look at the red one, it's all the fried one. And you can see the beef, right, marbled with fat. Wow, nice, right? But that one is a no. Okay, so this one is a definite must share with all your clients. Okay, they shouldn't be thinking of having fried food at all. Look at egg, all that is occasionally, okay, you can use, that you can eat. You look at the vegetable. I've never eaten the tempura veggies lah, but there shouldn't be any problem with us. But if you do, please stop. Okay, shouldn't fry your having that tempura veggies. Okay, stir fry is okay, but the best is to go for salad, and the dressing. Take note of the dressing. Okay, not the rich dressing. So don't forget because sometimes we are very happy that our client eats salad, but we forgot about the dressing. Okay. Okay, for the Muslim, okay, Natasha say for the Muslim community, if people buy for you food or give you food, we are obliged to take. Okay, if you don't take, they will feel upset, and people say rezeki jangan tular, right? Like don't, I mean, you should accept the blessing, right? So how to handle this situation? Okay, yeah, this is another concern, especially for those in the Muslim community, right? When you work in the Muslim community, means like in the mosque or things like that. Usually, this is one concern lah. So you have to be. I mean, if you are okay, right? If let's say it's me, I would say that I'm actually in this program where I have to take care of my diet lah. Appreciate your, because if you don't tell them, right, they will give you food some more, right? And then you have to eat also. Either you eat or you have to give it away. So maybe you can just be honest with them. Tell them that I'm actually having taking this program, and my program, right, includes all things that is must eat healthy lah. Just tell them, and then you tell them if you really want to give me, you can give me fruits. Must ask them lah to give you fruits, okay? But you tell them again, and then you say this time round, I will pass this to my colleague, okay? And thank you so much. But next time, I really feel that if you really really want to give me, right, you can give me fruits, okay? Okay. Yes. So I hope you can be honest with them lah. But if you really don't, then if you want to give to other people, you can. But if they sometimes they will ask you, right, whether you have tasted that food or not. So I think it's best to just tell them that you are in this diet. Like my client, okay, another thing, right? If clients who are secretive to their family members, right, you have to be very strict with them also, because if they cannot say no to their family members, because sometimes when they go for dinner and then their family members say, hey, you must eat, we already buy for you, or we want you to go for, buffet, right? So if they are secretive to their family members, the success rate is not very high. So I will tell them, right, you just have to tell your family members that now you are doing a diet that is very healthy. But if you don't want to tell them that you're on this program, you just tell them that I am in a diet where I must eat healthy, so you must respect lah. Okay, so tell them nicely, and then I'm sure they will understand. Okay, but if you don't tell them, right, it's not easy, because you will end up eating those so-called unhealthy food to please them. Okay, so you have to be frank with your family members or your friends or your colleagues. Okay, and it's nothing wrong. In fact, you can be a source of inspiration to the people around you. Okay. Yes, Azhar, any experience where your friends want to give you so not so healthy food? You have, right?
Have,
Have So what do you
have.
do?
But you just have to just tell them the truth lah.
Yes, true.
Yeah, just tell them the truth what you're going through.
If not, I mean, pity them, right? They keep giving you food and then you
Yeah.
don't. Okay. So wait, let me read the chat. Okay. So Azhar for you, let me Okay, so another thing is cooking method. Cooking method also must check. You don't be happy like your client say, I take I take chicken, I take chicken. Oh, very good. Sekali always fried the chicken and then always eat curry chicken. Example, okay. So if you look at the cooking method, right, things like steaming, grill, okay, pan fry, oven, bake, all this is okay. And stir fry, and sauces, sauces is another thing that sometimes we cannot avoid. Like you see, the cooking method is simple, no oil, but there's a lot of sauces. Take in moderation, okay? But those like can you see the vegetable? They put a lot of starch, right? Because the vegetable is it's very nice, like chap or what. I cannot, I don't know what's the name of the dishes now, but sometimes we put the starch, right, to make the thing thick. Okay, that one is a no-no. And then fried, and then all the sauces. Okay, this one is a no-no. Okay, especially for 3 months. So to make it simple for you, the cooking method, right, is definitely go for simple cooking method. Okay, like salad, just go for salad. You don't need to do anything to your vegetable. And then for beef or chicken, right, you can grill them. okay, or put it in the oven, and then some people say they use the air fryer, right? Okay, or steam them also can. Okay, yeah, fiber net is another thing. Later I will introduce. Okay, eh, this is another example lah. Can you see the 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 storing food is very little? Okay, okay, this is another example. And the salad, they just use salad without having to add any dressing. Okay. Okay, some eating tips. Okay, make the best choices in what you eat by choosing the best food option: fresh and whole food, low fat or fat free food, dark leafy vegetable, and colorful fruits. Okay, so this is one tip. Okay, another one is look at their nutrition label. Okay, but again, try to go for those normal natural food. Okay, but if you have to go for, you know, some granolas or maybe milk or certain okay, you look at the nutrition label. Okay, so if you look at this, right, the calories, basically the calories they state there is how much energy you receive from one serving. So aim for food that is high in nutrients and low in calories. Okay, a lot of time the food now is high in calories and low in nutrients, so we get malnourished. Okay, and then the nutrients fact there, if you can see, that's where you can see the fat, the cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrate, all there. Okay, so I think if you do not understand most of the things, just look for the calorie first. If it's very high, just forget about buying it. Okay, because go for the one that is very simple or low in calories. Okay, so this is the fun fact that I want to share with you. This is a no-no lah in this program. Okay, so I think this is a very good piece of information that you can share with your client. Tell them that if they really want to eat this kind of food, right, they have to go for a run or more than that lah. It's a lot of next week, then I will share with you how much calorie and how much jogging you need to burn those calories. Okay, so if you look at curry puff especially, looks very harmless, right? This curry puff, but it's a no-no, okay? And goreng pisang also, it looks like it's a fruit, right? Goreng pisang is a fruit, but it is very, very high in calories. Oh yes, lot of our favorites here. Of course. Okay. So please, 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 especially during this 90 days program, is a no-no. And I will just tell them, come on, you have been eating all this for how many years of your life? So I want you to take a break from them for only 90 days. Okay, and you will be thanking your body. Okay. So please treat your body well. Okay, avocado is high in calories, but I think avocado has very good fat, okay, that you can actually take. But again, everything in moderation. So doesn't mean that it's very good, right? You can take 3 meals a day. Okay, so maybe you can take for 1 meal of your day. Okay, it has good fat. Always think that yes. Rosanna say always think want to eat delicious or healthy. Okay, nak makan sedap or sihat, right? So you want to eat you want to eat delicious or you want to eat healthy. Okay, but trust me, after 3 months, right, you will feel that all the healthy food is delicious. Okay, you'll get used to it. Okay, then this one I introduce. If you really, really cannot avoid those fatty food, right, please invest on this fiber net. Okay, because the fiber net, right, contain this fiber, which is, I mean, contain ketosan, which is able to block the fat. So four capsule of the fiber net, right, can block one you know, the small, is it 125 gram of the butter? Okay, that small butter. Yeah, so if you are eating very, very high in calorie or high in fat food, right? So you have to take at least 12 before your meal. Okay, this one will block the fats. But again, this is like once in a while you should depend on this. You should be more focused on choosing the healthier food rather than, okay, I have the fiber net so I can eat anything I want. No, and again, the portion you still have to keep to the portion. Okay. Okay, Natasha has a question. I have a prospect who is thinking of trying, but she asked me this question. Do I have to reduce my food intake? Because I don't want to. I love to eat, especially biryani. Okay. Okay, Natasha, wait. Willie say the 4 caps of fiber net absorb 10 gram of fat, 1 small butter. Yes. Okay, so anyone who wants to address that question? When someone say that I don't want to reduce my food intake because I want to eat, and then especially biryani. I don't know, but for me, I can ask that person lah. But why is it that you have the slightest intention of wanting to lose weight? I mean, why is it that you're asking me about this program? Right? Means there must be a certain medical concern that the person is facing, and then maybe you can try to coax that person and say lah, right? Is it which is more important, eating the biryani or having a healthier good quality life that you can eat biryani once in a while but longer, or you cannot, because you see when you are not when you are not well and you are down with certain things that is something like stroke, you can't even choose the food that you eat. Not even biryani, you can't even eat solid food. Some people end up eating fluid, okay, or milk. Okay, so how you address that question, right, is based on how close you are to that person. Okay, if it's your loved one, right, I will actually try to make try to share with them things that make them want to start taking care of their health. Okay, let me see. Anybody got any? Yes, Rina, correct, right? That person must be honest why she want to start, and then she have to send her intention before she start embarking. Yeah, the intention is very, very important. Because even if she start, right, but if she did not want to change, then there's nothing much we can do. But that is also our job lah. Okay, that we really need to. Again, sometimes this thing is not like one time you talk to them, it works. Okay, it has to be by through our patience and dedication. We keep on sharing with them and then explaining to them. Or anyway, what is in the biryani, right? Maybe next time somebody can do a healthier version of biryani, and maybe that person can like it. But I mean, there's many more other nicer food that can be healthier and it's better than biryani. Yeah, correct. No point starting then cheating eat biryani behind your back. So again, maybe Natasha, you can ask that person what is their intention of wanting to lose weight. Very important. Okay. Oh, Sharon say olive oil biryani. Yeah, you have tried, right, Sharon? Maybe can see, right? But anyway, everything, right, portion is very important. Even if it's olive oil biryani, the portion still very little. Okay. And maybe the I think the yeah, it's too rich lah, biryani, right? And maybe you tell your friend lah, you want to eat biryani, can, but you must run lah, exercise, and work out, then you can eat more biryani. Okay. Oh yes, Rihanna kitchen, brown rice biryani. Yeah, can. But some people, they just feel that the brown rice biryani is also not the same. So whatever it is, again, ask them what is the reason, or do you think being healthy is very important? Okay. Anyway, we cannot force people, because like what Rina said, right? Sometimes they can also cheat behind our back. Okay, so the best is they themselves want to change. Okay, but we have to continue to care for them lah. Okay, now it's already 4, right? I think I got a little bit more slides to go. Another thing that I want everyone to take note is about mindful eating. Mindful eating is very, very important. It can help. Okay, because the problem with a lot of us, like just now I told you, right, we didn't plan, like, hey, now I'm hungry, now I must find food, so I end up eating anything that I see. Okay, so you must be mindful of your eating. You must observe, am I hungry or thirsty? Sometimes you are just thirsty, so maybe if you drink water, probably you are not hungry anymore. And then be present, let go of technology. Yeah, now there's technology where you can use a good cooking method, or where you can be eating food that is of a healthier version, like for example, you use oven. Okay, you can use oven and things like that. Okay, savor the taste as you are eating. You slowly eat, and say and experience this aroma, the spices, and then you feel, as you eat slowly, right, you can feel full. I mean, because the food, right, as you are eating, sometimes it has the signal hasn't go to the brain telling you that it's full. So you eat it very fast, right? If you eat very fast and then you just gulp down your food, you still feel hungry, but actually you have eaten the whole portion. So maybe you can slow down. Maybe Asa, you eat too fast, is it? So maybe the drink shake you gulp. Okay, so maybe eat the drink slowly. Enjoy the taste. It works. Okay, wait. Be aware, notice your feelings. So all this slowly lah, must appreciate. It's an art, eating. Okay, and then inquire yourself, where did I learn my eating habits? Okay, so probably the whole family must change. Yeah, and non-judgmental. Please accept your body. Don't criticize your body. I know some client will say, I'm so fed up with my body. No, you must say, thank you, body, for appreciating the food that the changes that I do to the food. Okay, must thank your food, thank your body, okay, because your body is also alive and it has to be very calm to give you the good result. Okay, Azhar, you're hungry already. Okay, Rina said chew 20 times. I know Farhana is very good at this. She will chew 20 times, so she eat very slow and I eat very fast. Okay, but luckily my stomach is smaller. Okay, summary. Okay, summary, right? This is the summary of the whole thing. Cut carbohydrate, cut oil and fat, maintain protein, take trim shake as a meal replacement, and then remember the 3-3-3. So again, like Natasha said, right, your friend loves biryani. He or she still has to take care of the portion. Cannot eat a lot, you see. So I'm sure if he or she don't eat a lot, he or she will not be fat also. Okay. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, we finished this. So next week we'll end up with module 4. So I want all the leaders to give me the names of those who have attended or maybe have watched the recording of all the 4 modules. Then I will give the virtual certificate. Okay. So next module 4, we'll talk about active lifestyle, and then I will teach you how to measure. So maybe I will have an assistant to help me. I will show you how to measure your client using the Karada as well as the measuring tape, and then tips on how to answer some question, like just now Natasha have this question, right? So what other question that we may have, and then any of the FAQ, okay, you can address it. Okay, so next week will be the last module 4. Okay, so I think with that, thank you so much for today. If you have any more question, you can ask any of our consultant. Okay, okay, thank you very much, everybody.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, welcome everybody. Let me end this up.